Hello everyone! In this video, I will explain you about National Economic Recovery, aka PEN, and how do PEN programs work. So, let's get started. First thing in your head, what is PEN actually, right? So, the National Economic Recovery Program is one of a series of activities to reduce the impact of COVID-19 on the economy. In addition to handling the health crisis, the government also runs the PEN program as a response to the decline in community activities that have an impact on the economy, especially the informal sector or MSME. National Economic Recovery provides social protection to restore the economy. How come? We all know that the economy moves because there are two forces, demand and supply, consumption and production. However, the COVID-19 pandemic has hit Indonesia economy hard on both sides. Social restrictions have resulted in the cessation of economic activity and a decline in economic performance. Therefore, the government has prepared a PEN program, or in Indonesia, Pemulihan Ekonomi Nasional, to restore the Indonesian economy, not only in terms of production, but also consumption. Currently, household consumption is the biggest pillar of Indonesia economic growth. Maintaining consumption means maintaining people's purchasing power. So, through social assistance, the government encourages people purchasing power, especially for their daily needs. Social protection is provided through the PEN or the Mensight program. Then, why is the PEN program is important? The G20 presidency has made Indonesia a driving force in carrying out its mission to invite countries to prioritize joint recovery. In accordance with the theme carried, namely recover together, recover stronger. It is not easy to revive the economy, especially for people affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, the right strategy is needed so that Indonesia is able to move in improving the condition of the national economy. The PEN program is intended to help increase people purchasing power and restore the Indonesian economy as a whole, starting from the household of the most vulnerable people, then to the business sectors or MSME. Slowly, the wheels of the economy began to spin. With the PEN program, it is hoped that economic growth will occur. What is the purpose of the PEN program? This program aims to protect, maintain, and improve the economic capacity of business actors or entrepreneurs in running their business during the COVID-19 pandemic. For MSME, the PEN program is expected to extend the breadth of MSME and improve the performance of MSME that contribute to Indonesian economy. The total 203.9 trillion rupiah was prepared by the government for social protection programs and 1.3 trillion rupiah for housing incentive for low-income communities or MBR. What are these social assistance programs? Family Hub program with a budget of 37.4 trillion rupiah. Basic food cards with a budget of 43.6 trillion rupiah. Electricity discount with a budget of 6.9 trillion rupiah. Non-Jabodetabek cash social assistance with a budget of 32.4 trillion rupiah. Jabodetabek basic food social assistance with a budget of 6.8 trillion rupiah. BLT Village Fund with a budget of 31.8 trillion rupiah. Pre-employment card with a budget of 20 trillion rupiah and logistic with a budget of 25 trillion rupiah. And who are the recipients of the social assistance program? Distribution of beneficiaries by business field. Farmers, ranchers, and planters get 18.4 share. Traders and private sector workers get 15.2. Construction workers get 3.4. Factory worker get 3.3. Drivers and communication sector workers get 1.3. Fishermen got 0.9. Mining sector workers get 0.3. Electricity and gas get 0.1. And other workers get 11.7. Support for the business. For MSME, first interest subsidy 34.15 trillion rupiah. Tax incentive get 28.6 trillion rupiah. In PPH 21, PPH Final MSME DTP. Guarantee for new working capital loans for MSME 6 trillion rupiah. And for corporation, tax intensive 34.95 trillion rupiah. Free import PPH 22, reduce PPH 25 installments, VAT preliminary refund. Government fund placement in banking to restructure MSME debtors. State-owned enterprises, or we call BUMN. State equity participation. Compensation payment, bridging or investment working capital, and other support like optimization of BMN, settlement of bills, loss limit guarantee, postpone of dividends, government guarantee, payment of national strategic projects or PSN, tanak bailangan. With all that money, maybe you guys think, where does the PEN program capital came from? First, state spending. Among other things, for MSME interest subsidies through financial institution. Second, fund placement for banks affected by structuring. Third, state equity participation for SOE whose capital is affected and special assignments. 4. Guarantor for working capital credit. And last, government investment for working capital. So, with PEN program, has Indonesian economy increased in 2022? Let's we see the report. Based on estimates from the Ministry of Finance, Indonesia economy could increase in the range of 5.0% to 5.5% throughout 2022. Bank Indonesia also project that Indonesia economy growth will be in the same range. It's 4.7% to 5.5% in 2022. Not only that, a number of institutions also project that the Indonesian economy will grow positively in 2022. In fact, Indonesia economy growth is predicted to be the one of the best compared to other countries in the world this year. Indonesia economic condition began to recover in line with the growth of society as a result of the social relaxation. The government also targets the Indonesian economy to grow better this year. Here is the Indonesian economic growth Q1 2022. The Indonesian economy based on gross domestic product or GDP based on current prices in the first quarter of 2022 reached 4,513 trillion rupiah and at constant prices in 2010 reached 2,818.6 trillion rupiah. Indonesia economy in the first quarter of 2022 compared to the first quarter of 2021 grew by 5.1% on Y. In terms of production, the transportation and warehousing business field experienced the highest growth of 15.79%. Meanwhile, in terms of expenditure, the export component of goods and services experienced the highest growth of 16.22%. Indonesia economy in the first quarter of 2022 compared to the previous quarter experiences a growth contraction of 0.96%. In terms of production, the deepest growth contraction occurred in the health services and social activities business field of 16.54%. From the expenditure side, the government consumption expenditure the component experienced the deepest growth contraction of 50.54%. The group of provinces in Java Island dominate Indonesia economy structure spatially in the first quarter of 2022 with a role of 57.78% on Y, with economic performance growing by 5.7% compared to the first quarter of 2021. The pandemic and economy situation is now starting to improve. Is the PEN program still continue? The answer is yes. In 2022, the government will reduce the PEN budget allocation to 4,055.6 trillion rupiah. This amount is down to 38.8% from the 2022 allocation or 30.8% from the provisional realization of 2021 PEN budget. The government has also reduced the number of programs in the PEN to only 3. First, handling health, second, social protection, and the third, strengthening the economy. Of the 3 programs, strengthening the economy has the large budget item, which is 178.3 trillion rupiah, followed by healthcare 120.5 trillion rupiah and social security at 154.8 trillion rupiah. The 2022 PEN program is directed to support recovery and employment in order to mitigate the scaring effect of the pandemic and create an inclusive economic recovery, said Sri Mulyani as Finance Minister. So guys, With social protection, it is hoped that the consumption side can return. This is because the policy of pushing the production side or supply side will not be affected if demand consumption is still weak. That is why social protection has also restored the Indonesian economy. It is hoped that this PAN program can run well so that poverty and unemployment can be suppressed and the economy will recover. Okay guys, that's all about the National Economic Recovery aka PAN. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoy and see you in another video. Bye!